Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements, and I've got
Daniel Gomez here.
Daniel. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You say you're doing good, but I think you're doing great last night, right?
Yep. We ended up winning our showcase game last night.
Yeah. What was the score?
22-16.
22-16. All right. We might talk about how we got some of those points here in just a minute, and maybe the reason why I have you on today's announcements. So, anyway, here are today's announcements.
8th grade students, you only have 3 weeks left to complete and turn in your Bobby Bragan scholarship application. Remember, you should complete all of the applications except the sections for the counselor and for the principal. These are due for Mr. Sparkman no later than November 15th.
That's right.
Also, activity night is right around the corner, Friday, November 11th from 4:30 to 6:30. The PTA is taking donations for 2-liter drinks. Parents and students can drop them off starting next Wednesday. Also, there's a drama club meeting today from 4 to 5:30 in the cafeteria.
That's right. There will be no sign language club this week. They will see you again next Thursday, November the 10th. And speaking of scholarships and colleges and things like that, because if you're writing that paper for the Bobby Bragan Foundation scholarship, are you doing that?
Probably.
Yeah, you better get on it.
I will.
So, but if you're doing that, you probably have college on your mind. You know, something more in the future, right? Because that $1,000 may pay for a book as high as tuition's going. So, or may pay for an hour or two of college. So if you're thinking about those things, we've got a good opportunity for you 8th graders. Next Wednesday, it's on our half day. Next Wednesday, you will be taking a practice SAT exam. And so this is a good opportunity for you to kind of dip your toe into this test. And what this test does, it is like an entrance test. It'll give you the ability to choose different universities, or it's a way for universities to choose you depending on how high your SAT scores are. So a lot of universities do require that you take this entrance exam, and so it's a good time to go ahead and start practicing on that. So next Wednesday, you'll be going to your homeroom class for the 8th graders to take this test. And so if you have any questions on that one, see Mr. Sparkman. He's the man with all the information on the PSAT. So let's talk about that game from last night. So this is our final game for the 8th graders. Mm-hmm. And it was one where you guys were playing for, really it was 3rd or 4th place.
Yeah.
Because the other team that played after you guys were playing for 1st or 2nd. And so talk to me about the game.
It was a really close game. We just kept playing. We played our hearts out. Ended up coming up with a W.
Yeah. So who were some players of the game?
I think we had our good running back, Aiden. He did amazing. Our defense held up. We all played great.
Okay. I think you played pretty well too, right?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
So this guy, we scored a touchdown right with about a minute left.
Yeah.
And you're the kicker, so you've got to strategically kick that ball past the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Before we can ever touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but after the 10-yard line, it's a free ball.
Yeah,
anybody can get it.
We can get the ball back.
That's right. And so they told you, they said, we're putting the game on the line. It's in your hands. It's in your hands to win or lose this game for us. And you said, okay. And so you kicked that ball. And you'd never been asked to do that before, as far as kick it past that 10-yard. What do you call that thing?
Dribble onside.
The dribble onside. And so basically, he kicks the ball, and then we go get that ball.
Yeah.
So we got that ball. And then what about that winning drive? Because we still scored another touchdown, right?
Mm-hmm. We had some good catches, and we just moved the ball down the field and scored.
All right. So good job, 8th grade boys, on a fantastic season. Y'all lost one game.
This one.
So. It's a matter of losing one game and you're playing for 3rd or 4th, but it's just as easy. Y'all be playing for the championship. So obviously you guys show that y'all can compete. And one good thing that we can say is you grew a lot from last year.
Yeah, our record improved by a lot.
Well, we lost one game, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how many y'all lost last year, But that's an incredible turnaround. So good job, and y'all will only take that to the high school and do even better things. I'm very, very sure of that. So we have a volleyball tournament this weekend. Our girls, 7th and 8th grade girls, are having their volleyball tournament. So go out there and support them. It'll be all across the district. I think they'll wind up over at Haltom High School or at the Coliseum. But stay tuned for more information on that. And guess what else started technically yesterday?
What?
You have no idea?
Nope.
Oh man, I thought you would have heard the battle cries of all men. I thought you would have heard the battle cry of Mr. Buchanan.
No, I haven't heard it.
It's No Shave November.
Oh.
Yeah. So you knew that. You're just
Oh,
you're playing coy, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it is No Shave November. This is the month that we will celebrate and bring awareness to Men's Health Awareness. And so we have our beard or mustache growing contest coming up, and we'll start that on Friday. We will get our contestants, and we will see just how well they are able to not groom. So this is the time where we're going to see how well you can not groom. And so I did take a little head start, and I started a little bit early, but I had to have something to display. So anyway, we'll have that for you guys starting on Friday. So stay tuned for all that. You have anything else?
No.
All right. You guys have a good day.